what our job on Mother Earth at this time is to do is to allow that energy. Allow the high frequency energy to enter your human technology. Allow the energy to come in through your heart, to come in through your mind, and to expand. Hello, Laura dear. We are indeed here, and we are thankful for this opportunity once again to join you and Lucas with your audience to bring about some new information that may be helpful for all of you that are listening today. We see that the horizon is looking very bright, and we know that right now you are all in the midst of some heavy change. You are all in the midst of some deep tribulation. That we would say the horizon is looking bright, and that there is a lot to look forward to. We would like to speak today about some of these things that we are looking forward to. We would like to show you, to give you a glimpse of some of these things that we see on the horizon, so that your fears, your hopes, your thoughts, your perspective may rise a bit. We want your fears to lower and all else to rise. And we see that happening now in these moments as we will begin to share some good news with you. We see that the timing that is coming near is going to allow many of you to access more of your individual gifts, your individual powers, your individual insights and understandings. We have been talking to you for a while about the veil and that it is indeed thinning. We would say part of this process enables all of you on Mother Earth at this time, those in the Ascending Collective, to embrace more of who you are from a higher perspective. What we mean is more of your higher self, more of that which you are in a larger way, will be able to be accessible, and you'll be able to embrace that larger, we could say higher frequency part of yourselves. This will allow you to let go of many fears. This will allow you to have fun and embrace that which up until these moments will have been unknown to you. We say this because moving forward in the next coming days, you will begin to embrace some of your larger parts of yourself that up to this moment have been unknown to you. The process that you are in now on Mother Earth, you are well aware of the heaviness that is now embracing Mother Earth in many parts of the world. There is an excess of fear, of confusion. There is an excess of chaotic, we would say, movements, chaotic energy. We would say that many things feel like they are now falling apart, and indeed they are. Yes, we know this. We see it. We know that you see it. We say that, yes, this is happening, but we'd also like to say and acknowledge that there are other good things happening that are easily accessible. What we're saying is that there's more to see than just the agony of things falling down. There's also the bright side within this time of lightness coming through the windows, of lightness coming through your perception. So as you are able to embrace this higher part of yourself, so will you be able to access that which up until this moment was something you thought might only happen when you pass the other side, or when you ascend. We would say when you reach new earth, we would say these things, some of them are now accessible now. So it's a mixed bag. It is clearly a mixed bag. There is times and there are moments when you're going to feel a heaviness, and there are other moments where you're going to feel a lightness. And both of these things can be pretty extreme at this moment. But we want to say it's not just one, it's both. So when you feel susceptible to your frequency lowering, it's important to acknowledge that. Try not to deny it. Try and look to that which you are feeling and where you are feeling it in your body. Acknowledge it and give it space to leave, or at least space to move. To embrace your lightness, to embrace your new abilities, you simply have to acknowledge them as well. You give them space as well. So you open yourself up. When you are feeling particularly happy or light, even when seemingly you shouldn't be, but when you are feeling happy or light, acknowledge that, give that space, and that will expand. We know that these days can be quite heavy, but we say there is also quite a bit of lightness. So we would like to accentuate the lightness. Do not deny the heaviness. Give it its space, let it move, but also let the lightness move that's within you. Let these new abilities come forward. It is important at these times that you are able to embrace that which you are, that which you hope for, that which you are reaching for. There is much about you that is larger than these moments that you are in and on Mother Earth. There is much about you that is larger and deeper and wider. And those things, those parts of yourselves, that wider perspective, that wider sense of being is accessible to you more and more in each moment going forward. So when you may have the tendency or the temptation to look at that which is heavier now within your energy field and the energy field upon Mother Earth, we would say, acknowledge it, let it move, and then move your eyes to the lightness. When you see some of the things that are darker in nature, acknowledge it and let that be a cue for you. We could almost say a trigger for you to move to the lightness, to look at that, to see what's there, to see what you can feel. It's almost as if when you look at something that seems a little bit too crazy, a little bit too out of hand, if you can back yourselves up from that event, from that emotion, and observe it from what will become a higher perspective. Give yourself time to observe it from a distance. Allow your frequency to rise. When you can feel that happening, and you will know that by a sense of calm, by a sense of peace, and as you continue to rise, not only contentment, but also maybe joy, happiness, just feeling really good. In that place, you can then look around yourself, look around inside of yourself, and see what you can see, feel what you can feel, and allow your perspective to widen. Allow new thoughts to come in. What we are talking about is a spiritual discipline that many upon Mother Earth already know. Some are just beginning to know, but all upon Mother Earth can do more of. It's learning how to see what's in front of you, observe it, acknowledge it. Do not repress it. And then allow yourself to rise. Now, this may be slow at first, the rising process. What we can say is that the more you can just observe from an emotional distance or a psychological distance, the better. The more you can widen your mind to allow other perspectives, the more you can widen your heart to allow for other emotional understandings, emotional perspectives, emotional feelings, the better and the easier this process will be. When one is in fear, there is a restriction of energy. There is a restriction of the heart center. There is a restriction in the mind center. Everything kind of closes down a little bit. And your vision may become more of a tunnel vision. Now that you may say, no, I don't see through a tunnel. It's not that extreme. But whenever there is fear, there is always a restriction happening within your mind center and your heart center. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Simply acknowledge it. Try and step back from it by observing it. As you observe, your mind center, your heart center will begin to open. Allow it to open. Allow the process to happen. It's simply an intention of allowing the energy to move within you. There is always an abundance of high frequency energy coming to Mother Earth at this time. It is always there. What our job on Mother Earth at this time is to allow that energy, allow the high frequency energy to enter your human technology. Allow the energy to come in through your heart, to come in through your mind, and to expand. It's an opening process. Fear is a closing, a restriction process. So this energy is always there, this higher frequency energy, and particularly at this time. There is a lot of it coming in abundance. So we are asking for you to allow that abundant, higher frequency energy to come into you, to your technology, and allow your very cells to be moved by that energy, to allow your heart to be expanded by that energy, and to allow your mind to be expanded by that energy. So what that means is that you will be allowing other thoughts to come into your mind that previously you may have blocked, you may not have given access. These thoughts may surprise you, for they may not be what you expect. There is a lot of division right now on Mother Earth. What we hope you will begin to sense within your heart and in your mind is new perspectives that do not hold the energy of division. They hold the energy of unity, of acceptance, of tolerance. There has been such a separation upon Mother Earth right now, throughout the many human cultures upon Mother Earth, that it's either this or that. And it's become so strong that one might not be able to understand that one has become as restricted as they have become. So we say, allow, allow, allow. You may be surprised. That can be exciting. That can be interesting. Allow your curiosity to move forward. Allow the new to sit with you in your heart, in your mind, in your body. Allow newness to be your friend. And it may seem that this is oversimplistic, that this is very easy. We would say, on Mother Earth right now, this is not easy. This is the higher spiritual discipline, to allow the new to come in is a higher spiritual discipline. We send you love and so much joy. We hope for you all to experience new perspectives within your heart and in your mind. We are the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Council of Nine, and the Council of Light, coming through Xanadu. Adieu and adieu.